beat.
Adobe After Effects is an offline advanced software primarily created for making motion graphics and visual effects, which allows the user to animate or create changes to media types such as still images or video. We have mainly used After Effects to enhance our final product. This can be seen in the green screen footage, and we have also given it a final product. We have also given the final product a finish in the software by removing blemishes.
We used Adobe Flash in our planning task for our filming and editing schedule. Firstly, we decided on the dates that we were going to film and edit, and then using this software we went and created a small animation of our month that we were going to film and edit in. So for example, it was November and we had certain dates in which we had a calendar, and the little notes would appear on the calendar on a certain date. For example, for editing it would have been 15th of November, so at that date we would have had a little post-it note that would say we're editing today and all the requirements that we would need, and the same for filming.
Adobe Photoshop is an offline graphic editing program used to edit images and do color correcting, and we use this to put together on our research task of artist influence. We done a red carpet interview where we had to cut our logo and put together a whole logo to have an actual backdrop on the green screen to change the actual background to suit to be appropriate for a red carpet interview. We also use this in construction for Digipack, when we create many templates, because within an actual Digipack there's so many different templates open. This was easier for us to actually place on each template what we had to do.
We used AVS for You editor for our research task, and creating a documentary for 50 Cent. In this we tried to describe the life of him and how he's reached to become a rap star. It's an offline software that I use, which is similar to Final Cut Pro, and we were able to edit photos and add tracks and add short clips to try and show how he's progressed onto his career.
We used Cam Studios throughout our project. However, it came most useful to us in our research stage. We used it on our research task where we did a research to a director. We presented our work in a question and answer talk on Twitter. Cam Studios was helpful software because we could use the smart focus tool in order to zoom in and out of certain features, which are important to get our point across. We also used it on other occasions where we used it as evidence for our planning and other research which we had done, for example on screen recording.
In our planning task we used an online software called Draw. This allows us to create an online flowchart which we can embed into our website. So we created a few work plans to help us plan how we would create our set and our GMO sign that we were going to have in our video. So firstly we tried to create a structure of how we're going to create this, and using the flowchart system through this we created each step, and then through this we followed it into construction, which we use in our final video.
DSLR cameras are digital cameras which uses the optics and the mechanism of a single lens reflex camera with a digital imaging sensor. We have used this camera for some of research and planning, but it was mainly used for construction. We have throughout the project we have learned that this camera, you can change the white balance on the camera, and you can also do something which is called depth of field, which enhances something that's in front of the camera but behind it everything's blurry. This is also a professional camera that is set up, which we have used for the whole footage of our construction and also the photo shoot of our Digipack. An external monitor allows you to output whatever's on the camera to the screen through a cable. This is mainly used for framing purposes. We were first introduced to it on a training day. We have used this external monitor for our construction when we were creating our final product. Final Cut Pro is an advanced editing software that is used to add effects, enhance and sync footage to create a seamless experience of any type of professional video such as a movie, trailers or a music video. We have used Final Cut Pro throughout our whole project, and we have mainly used it in our construction process to be able to give our final product that finishing touch. Yeah. This software is also an industry standard package which they use for professional editing that we also used.
Yeah, Flash Player is a core technology of the internet. We needed it obviously to view videos on YouTube, to view any sound, like or to do our research for our music video and our main our portfolio is being presented through a website as well, and obviously that's essentially we need a flash player in order to be able to use that.
We use flip cams in our research task. Firstly, we started using it because they're very portable and they provide a simple play and pause function. It's very easy to record some of our research tasks and upload them. We use this because it doesn't have many issues like color balance or other issues which might stop us and make us focus more on sorting the camera out instead of getting on with our editing. It's very fast and effective, and it can easily be uploaded onto the Mac.
The name of this product is GarageBand. This is an offline tool used to, well, the actual main purpose of it is to create your own music. However, we didn't really need to do that due to us having a music video and already having the music from the actual artist. We use this within voiceovers, which we placed in the actual process of creating the video. An example is in planning, where we used it in many occasions, in many videos. This was used to explain the video, or it's actually used on the actual Wix page, or actual play button which we placed on the actual Wix. So when you press the play button, the actual voiceover from GarageBand, which we imported, is playing. Construction, we edited the actual soundtrack of the music video towards the ending because it was more professional GarageBand to make the fade out more realistic, as on Final Cut Pro it wasn't really up to standard to match the actual footage itself.
Gmail is an online tool which we used throughout our media project. We used it in our research, which we used it to email our main artist to ask permission for the track, to use this track. We also used it in our construction, where we used it to email for the use of equipment. We emailed different companies to use their equipment.
GoAnimate is a cloud-based platform for creating animated video, which can be shared on various third-party websites, in which you can control the movement of the character and also type in text which can be lip-synced with suitable voices. We have used GoAnimate in one of our research tasks, which was research into directors, to share a bit about the history and the visions, and also to tell the audience about the variety of artists I've worked with.
Google Calendar throughout our project. We've used it mainly for blogging, and we've talked about how we could improve our ideas, or we've discussed together as a group, and we've updated ourselves or each other on what we need to do or how we can develop our work. We've also put up links and videos or images of our progress, and we've also used this for to more specific dates, so for example filming and editing.
Green screen is the hardware which we use to change the green background to any background which is appropriate to our task. This was used on iMovie, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Photoshop and Final Cut Pro. We use this to with green screen, you could actually change the color of the background, you could change the brightness of the background, and you can also enhance a load of different images together on the green screen. We use this on the plannings of research, planning and construction. It was used in research, for example, on artist influences, when we had to change the background of the red carpet interview. On planning, it was also used in the genre of our music video, where Fatih was holding up an iPad, and with this we actually could change the background of what he was using, and also on the iPad. This is more effective because it created a type of, you could say, illusion to make it more better than an actual realistic video. So using the stages of construction on our music video, because we had to have a load of different cutaways. So we used it, used green screen to change the background to many different ones to be appropriate to our genre. For example, the colours of red and blue. Because we couldn't really have that type of backdrop within our hands, so we had to actually change that on the green screen.